There we go. We're oriented. So we've got properties under surveillance, just to let you know, because there's a lot of illegal dumping. But we've got DPS over here. I'm just walking in the grass. I got boots and pants. I'm ready for whatever. You got DPS and APD back here, pulling over truckers, going through vehicles. Here's a sheriff's. You got multiple agencies here. ICE has been reported, ICE vans. But we've got, they're going after the truckers, it looks like. That trucker in the blue is getting his hands shook by these cops, so that's good, I guess. But you got all these vehicles here. Here's the sheriff's department right there with this trunk open. There's more people over there. Different members of the public have been mobilized to come out here and look. We're between Shepherd and Cardinal Lane, right across from ABIA Airport. And there's more down the other way, I think. They're moving out. These cops are going to move out as soon as they see people standing around. Turn my body cam on. There we go. So there was more vans back there. I don't know what all is going on. Somebody drew the cock and balls over here on the wall, but you know, I only see a couple dicks. How's it going?
It's going.
What you got going on today?
Just checking trucks.
Checking out the trucks?
Yes, sir.
You a truck driver or mechanic?
What?
Are you a mechanic?
No, I'm a DOT officer.
Are you trained in diesel mechanics?
What do I need to be trained in diesel mechanics?
What are you checking trucks for?
To see if they're following the federal regulations.
Are you a mechanic? What's your name? You have a name, or you're just anonymous? Mr. Anonymous. He doesn't have a name. So they got their APD commercial law enforcement, APD, DPS, and the sheriff all working together to find minority truck drivers is what they're trying to do. I know what they're doing. But they make you open up your engine bay and all this stuff. They look all through your truck for DOT regulations, but they're not. If they're not a mechanic, I heard a truck driver say this. If you're not a mechanic, go my picture. What's your name?
Sure, you want that too, right?
Yeah. What's your name?
My name's Brian.
Brian, you're a mechanic.
No.
No, you got dirt all over you. You look a little close.
We're inspecting trucks.
Oh, inspecting trucks? Yep. I was trying to find a mechanic that could do that, because like basically a truck driver shouldn't let people in the truck if they're not a mechanic, because they could mess something up.
Okay.
Hey, what's your name?
I told you my name is Brian.
Brian, what's your last name?
Wilson.
Wilson. Oh,
ID number 9955.
Awesome. You're famous. I've heard of you.
Yeah, I don't sing anymore.
Okay. All right, cool. Who's that other state trooper you're working with?
I have no idea. There's several of them out here.
All right. He just didn't want to tell me his name, so I'm just going to call him Anonymous.
Okay.
So you're working with Anonymous?
Okay.
Yeah, they're hackers. Cool. Y'all do this all the time?
Wear the mask all the time?
Yeah. The guy fought. Y'all do this all the time?
Yes.
This truck thing right here?
Yeah. Well, not right here. We do it all over. If we did it right here all the time, they would start going way around.
So that's what the truckers have been saying for as long as I've been in Austin, almost. That they don't like to come through Austin because they get targeted a lot more than everywhere else they go through. So they do avoid Austin a lot. Austin has a bad name for having a police state that just won't let people be. I mean, like, how many, I don't know, like, people have to we're trying to get our groceries, we're trying to get our stuff at Walmart, we're trying to get our building materials, and those are coming in on truck and trains, and the trucks are getting harassed, so they have to keep stopping, and, you know, they already have a deadline, right, to make those things, and they can only work so many hours without sleeping, you know that, right? Mm-hmm. So, like, it puts a burden and stress, undue trauma on working Americans.
I don't know what to say now.
Is ICE here today?
I have no idea.
They have HSI sometimes on their back.
I haven't seen any today.
Okay.
But I don't know. I've been crawling under the trucks and stuff like that.
All right, man.
So-
Well, maybe give a little grace to the truck drivers, man. You know, keep on trucking, you know?
So
They're the American backbone.
I work with quite a few of them.
Yeah, the American backbone, you know what I mean? They do real work. So this is what they're doing over here. Apparently they're not working with ICE, but there was white vans out here with personnel. They're not just checking trucks. Yeah, bunch of yeehaws. It's a police state. There's a bunch of activists here. A bunch. There's supposed to be a lawyer here too. I'm gonna go ahead and cross the street. There's no traffic. Are there still vans down there?
I don't know.
Oh, I saw some vans earlier. Maybe one van. They move fast though. So they're telling activists they can't watch what's going on. The American public can. American public, hello. American public can definitely watch what their employees are doing. So this is the Travis County Sheriff's Department, unit number 4991, right there. 1405972 is a license plate here. We've got all their tools and crap in the back here. State trooper right there. Dirty vehicle. Been on the highway a lot. Probably traveling. 09279. So, did you talk to him?
They said they're harassing.
They said they're harassing. So that's been going on for years. They say that different. I talked to the guy that's got the coveralls. It's dirty. He crawls on their trucks. He says they're doing DOT inspections, but none of them are mechanics. So they're messing around with trucks under the hoods and stuff, and none of them are mechanics. And he said he didn't know anything about ICE being around.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting.
But I did see some vans over there earlier, and I had to find a good parking spot.
Yeah, I spoke to someone at Starbucks, and they said they weren't sure they were unmarked vehicles, so they could have been stating.
Or it could have been couriers or something, you know, because of the. Uh-oh.
There's a sergeant over there. If you want to talk to him, he can give you any information you need. There's one sergeant.
He would not identify. He wouldn't even identify his name.
Okay. This is commercial motor vehicle inspection. I don't know.
I love how he wears where he wears his body cam, so no one can see shit.
Oh, it's a cock cam. Awesome. Nice body cam.
Hey, why is your body cam down here and not up here?
You're not doing anything illicit, are you? Okay.
Okay, y'all can go ahead.
So no one can see your crimes, huh?
So what's the sergeant's name? He won't identify. He wouldn't identify. Yeah. You know his name? Yeah. He's
There's
in
a nameplate on. It's Lujan.
Lujan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank y'all.
So truckers have been coming through Austin for a long time saying that everybody pulls them over and does these things, and it's
Y'all stand behind the car and let him do his inspection, okay? Stand behind the car and let him do his inspection.
nobody's interfering, officer.
So delicate. Snowflakes I keep hearing about.
It's just the public, man. You know, the people you work for. It's cool.
We won't you accountable. Yeah, if we were here, God knows what you would do.
Yeah, with your lower than normal body cam.
Harassing the working class is what you're doing.
He's got his body cam like right here. What's your name?
Cordis, 15290.
Thank you. So this is what they do in Austin to truckers. They're actually looking for minorities, but they'll do this to anybody. This is out of Illinois. You know, people drive all over. This is Texas over there, the Danny's trucks. But, you know, the truckers have been online saying, man, I hate going through Austin because APD, DPS, everyone's always on our ass. pulling us over, delaying us. We don't get enough sleep as it is. We got rules on sleep, and we got deadlines to get your product so you can have, you know, your this is construction material truck right here local. Why are they getting pulled over? Like, don't they have another inspection like for the truck? Don't they have to go through state inspection like everybody? Yeah. And harassment though, like harassment, because they already have inspection. This is a local construction truck. This is local. I'll tell you what, you should investigate APD because they're murdering people and throwing them in Lady Bird Lake. You should be a law enforcement officer like you went to school for.
Like they investigate crimes, really.
Yeah, you should investigate crimes. After somebody else for looking. I don't see nobody. Do you see anybody? This guy sees.
Nobody can see the fucking ground.
Yeah, it's pointed. It's a groin shot.
There's a reason that you do that.
Don't get too close to him. He's doing groin shots with his body cam. No. Is it on? Awesome. I got mine on too. You want to touch it? I like it when they touch my camera. So they're making them open up stuff that they're not mechanically inclined to know about. There's the guy that crawls under the vehicle, also not a mechanic, admittedly. So yeah, if you're a trucker, don't let people mess around. Like, there's moving parts. It's actually running right there. There's a liability that you take when these cops put their hand in that fan belt or in that fan, turning it off. So diesels just run all the time most of the time. They just leave them running when they're parked. Runs their refrigeration, runs all sorts of stuff. Yeah, they're checking his hands, making sure nothing's gone. They're not turning it off. He wants it running. He's gonna reach, checking the tires, the front and alignment stuff, making sure there's nothing popping there. He's checking hoses, wires, pulling on them. Don't pull on hoses and wires. That's only going to make them fail. Again, these guys aren't mechanics at all.
They have a real checklist.
What's they got? Just a notepad?
Just a notepad.
Yeah.
No checklist.
Yeah, just depends. So it's arbitrary. So they can harass one person one way and then give other person leeway because it's all in their head.
Yeah, there's no real documentation here.
Yeah. Document. That's the government code. Got a notepad here he's writing on. Bubba Gump over here. Probably on a lot of psych meds. What kind of psych meds would you have to do to harass people for your government?
No amount of therapy will undo it.
So he's got his Antifa ground cam. He's everywhere. He keeps seeing Antifa doing stuff that's not doing anything. Oh, I'm getting blown up over here on my phone. Sorry, y'all. I was supposed to be somewhere. I'll be right back, y'all. I mean, if you can stand around with the cowboy hat with your hands in your pocket, that's not work. A real cowboy is a working class. They actually work. And they're actually from Mexico. That was their first cowboys. The people you target? Yeah. When they rip up this concrete, this asphalt, to keep hydrocarbons out of the water supply and out of the land, they're going to rip up the police state to protect people because that's public safety. We could do better with our money investing in the people than investing in law enforcement. Because, like you said, you don't care about the APE murdering people. You don't care about the law. You don't even care about your own kind. You just care about trucks. Because it's an easy job when you can stand around with your wrist on your gun, just resting, hand in your pocket, penis body cam. You got all your stuff loaded, but you're just waiting to go off. How many times did they train you to shoot? How many times did they train you to stop other officers from shooting? Think about that. You're a widowmaker. Your job is a widowmaker. Eventually you're gonna hurt somebody. You got a criminal history?
How many complaints against you?
Should we look up the G file? Luhan, I think he said. Which I think is an indigenous word. He's got his scribble sheet.
What's so funny is if he wasn't in uniform, he'd be a target.
I mean, I don't think he could do 2 push-ups. I don't think he could do 3.
Hopefully the flash stop like
Yeah. So cowboys wear cowboy boots. Look at this guy. Brown whatever color cowboy, gray cowboy hat. And black work shoes just to stand around with your hands in your pocket and rest your wrist on your gun. All your bullshit that T-close makes them put on so they can be deadly and less than deadly and dangerous and semi-deadly. So we can't hear what's going on because this truck is loud here, Mack truck. They got these trucks just pulled in here waiting. Anyhow, this is what it looks like. It's not ice after all, but there was ice staged apparently. Now they're getting this ID thing, hitting the park brake, which are air brakes. So when the air comes, when they leak, they close. When they leak, they close. When they pressurize, they open. That's how these air brakes work. It's a fail-safe. He wants this something or another. Hopefully they'll give him a little space. Wants his license or something or another. He'll find something to do. So hopefully they'll give him some leeway, some grace. Here comes more APDs. So we've got at least 3 agencies here involved in this. APDs pretending they're doing something with their giant vehicle, their giant trucks. Watch out, this guy's gonna move. You good?
They took me out of service. I did all what I had to do. Now they say they downgraded my license.
From CDL?
Yeah.
Why?
I got a CDL.
But why?
Like 5 years ago,
Uh-huh.
I had a problem in the clearinghouse. And like 2 months ago, I got stopped by a cop after 4 years driving. And nobody had like literally messed with me and getting stopped. And now, in the process in the clearinghouse, I got the green light. But now they're telling me that they downgraded my license to a Class C.
They did, or they did at the administration?
I guess whoever the fuck did it, man. It's fucking crazy.
So they didn't need to check your car. They didn't need to check the truck the whole time. Damn, that sucks, man. I'll bet there's administrative hearing you can do. I'll bet there's an appeal you can do. That's your job, man. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, bro. After 2 months without working, trying to get that cleaned out. I started working like last week. And now I got stopped. They're working, they're always here in the front of the airport.
And Austin sucks. Yeah, I hear you, man. I'm sorry about that. You need anything? You gonna be all right?
Yeah,
You call the company?
I'm gonna call somebody to come pick up the trucks.
Yeah, they gotta come bring another driver. Maybe you can like ride along for a little while. I don't know. What are you gonna do?
I just gotta go to Friday I have to go to the DMV. Show them that I did all that I had to do. Pay them whatever the fee they want because they always want money.
It's all about money.
Yeah, it's all about money.
Yeah.
And they're gonna give me my license back. That's
Yeah.
what the officer told me. Whoever did my process, Yeah, that's what you.
So they're fleecing you for money. Taxation.
Basically, everything's just fucking money.
Yeah, it's all money.
For everybody.
Man, I'm sorry about that.
Hey, bro.
All right, you be safe, all right?
Cool, man.
If you need anything, just holler. So this is what's going on in America for the working class. I'm not sure that accent, but yeah, that's crazy. Let's see where this cop goes. Where you going, copper? Where you going? Where you going? He keeps moving. Why do they keep moving on me? I don't like it when they move. I mean, I do like it when they move. By the way, there's a little Mexican restaurant right down here. It's been here for a number of years. Just a little shack. It's better than the taco trailer. It's nice. It's pretty decent food from what I remember. I think I like these cute little restaurants that aren't corporate. Put my body cam back on again now that I'm back.
Yeah, give me a license. You okay, sir?
I'm good.
Yeah. So just give me a licensed driver, and then I'll put the truck loose, but I gotta see his driver's license. Other than that, you're not out of service on the truck. You yourself are out of service.
Yeah, I probably just have to go to the DMV, show them my medical card, and I guess they're gonna see that they're clear house on green light, so.
Yeah, I have no idea as to why you got downgraded. You're saying you got downgraded. I get it. I don't know why.
You know, I had like 2 months ago. I've been driving like for 4 years here,
Right.
and I never had a problem with an officer about my license. And the officer that stopped me like 2 months ago, he saw that in the clearinghouse I had prohibited.
Right.
So I stopped
you're
working.
out of service.
I stopped working. I did all the process. I already have the green light.
Maybe at the clearinghouse, maybe we should have service at the clearinghouse.
Maybe they downgraded.
Maybe they downgraded. I don't know. Right. As far as I'm concerned, you're a class of driver rather than on this. For their safety, public safety, I can't let you drive that truck. I can let somebody else that's licensed drive, but you yourself.
I'm not being here like now. Thank you, bro.
That don't make no sense. So they need money, not safety. But he's trying to blame it on safety. But they just want money.
They want the money. Man.
You know what they do in Mexico? They give him some pesos and he goes away. They just bribe people. But this is a different kind of bribery. So in the name of safety, we've still got all these vehicles here. We've got 1 sheriff, 2 DPS, 1 APD, I believe. And that's in the name of safety. Yeah, this guy's got a cross hanging from his police car, which is against the separation of church and state. I don't know if y'all can see that. He's in there drinking his little drinky drink, collecting a paycheck. So the reason that they get these paychecks is because they're revenuers. They're government revenuers. So he's shut down. They believe that administration, TxDOT, he's been through a lot. He's been shut down for 2 months. He went through a clearinghouse, whatever that is, and had to clear up his name. He got pulled over a couple months ago, and he's just getting back on the road. And he says they always check across from the airport, like over here. So he's probably just waiting, and so they pull up and round. There's 3 agencies at least, and he's saying that they're saying that his CDL has been revoked. That he probably just owes fees. But then he says it's in the name of safety for you and your public. I can't let you go. It's not in the name of safety. They're revenuing him for fees. What?
Is there the driver is being held back there?
Yeah, he's not being held. He's in front. He's free. He just can't go. They're gonna watch him. All these agents here standing here on a paycheck, watching him to make sure he doesn't drive off and do his work and get get the construction materials to the site. So another driver has to come from the company and that has an act, and they're gonna check him. So nothing wrong with the truck. They didn't need to check the truck. They just needed to collect a fee for the state. But it certainly is not cost effective for that fee. Here's your truck, some dirt. It's a dirt hauler. And there's more trucks around here. But this is what it looks like in America. Welcome to America. The working class get targeted by revenuers that get paid off stolen dollars. And we really don't need all these taxes. This Illinois one's going to be next. He's got Illinois plates, front and back, even on his trailer. Well, so there's a mechanic over there. That's the kind of person, see how that truck's got a mechanic on it? That's the kind of person you need to look in there, under your hood and pull on wires and crap. And they go through regular state inspections. I don't understand why. And state and others inspections. I don't understand. All right, y'all, I'll be back if I need to be. So truck drivers have been online for years several years, saying that they hate going through Austin because they get harassed by all these agencies, pulled over, they go through their stuff. They're not a mechanic, but they're tugging on wires and stuff. And so we filmed that. They're basically a trucker is not, I don't know what this guy's doing. Maybe he's volunteering. But they got sheriff, APD, DPS, and they're all here. They were all here. There were some white vans down there. I'm not sure what was going on. The APD got his lights on. Who knows what's going on? But they messed with this guy over here. I'll show you. They were pulling his wires and all that. I interviewed them, and they said none of them are mechanics. So he's waiting. That guy over there is in that other truck. Not this truck, but the other one. And so he's already been through it with the clearinghouse, whatever the hell that is, with tech licensing. He's already cleaned up his license, painted everything. He's clear, got the green light, but they went through all his truck and turned out that his CDL had been taken out by TxDOT. So now he's got to wait for another driver to pick the truck up, and he can't work. This is a working class construction job guy. He's pulling dirt. He's got a dirt hauler, and so the officers tells him, because of your safety and everybody's safety, I can't have you drive. Is that a safety issue or a money issue? So don't lie to me. He's lying. It's not a safety issue at all.
Let me ask you, did anybody see
ICE?
Any arrest of any kind?
No.
Okay.
No. It's usually just DOT
There's
stuff.
no ICE,
So people
there's
come
no
here to
arrest.
well, there were some white vans down there. We don't know. It could be ride share type, those, what do they call them, limousine type thing. But I think it was possibly some kind of police personnel. But they didn't show up for this. And that guy speaks English. That doesn't really matter. I've seen him grab people that speak English that are citizens. So yeah, it was just a call out that ICE was parked down there with the vans. But there's a lot of vehicles. There's a firehouse and stuff back there. There's a lot of vehicles that park through here for the government. And he says that this happens every time they stop here. They get the cops pull up and just harass everybody.
Yeah.
So.
I'm familiar with how these commercial vehicle operations go. A lot of times they'll stop them on a toll road and tell them to come over here. A lot of times they'll just do the inspection right underneath the underpass over there.
They might have had him come here. I feel like from talking to him, he just was resting or something.
Oh, he was just already here.
Yeah, there's 2 trucks there, and he's still here. The one with the Illinois plates is there with the Z on it. But yeah, so.
You didn't hear anybody say that anybody saw ICE.
No, there was a bunch of people out. There was a lawyer. No, there was a call out. There was a call out. They saw it. They shared it. So there was activists and a couple other people. Another photographer that he's always at the Palestine protests. He was wearing the keffiyeh. I was just talking to him. So they know who I am because I've covered all those protests. But nobody arrested. They're just doing their safety checks. But I got a friend that's in a wheelchair that needs help. Having a household emergency. I promised I would go out there, and then I got this call out, and I came here because I hadn't heard from him.
All right. Well, thanks for talking to me.
It's good to see you again. You're Jack.
Yeah, I'm Jay.
Jay. Okay.
Jay Yonner. Yeah, that's
Okay.
the name of the photographer.
Yeah. Who's the guy that was at the 2020 protest? He had all his gear on. Protected with the statesman, I think. No, maybe it's a Chronicle. Are you with the?
No, I'm with the
Julian.
Julian. Okay,
I'm,
tell Austin I saw you.
Challenger Street newspaper. I have my own outlets. I'm independent.
That's
But I've been doing this for 10 years. I know Fox News doesn't respect me, but they don't go to jail. I just won a federal lawsuit against APD to protect your rights. They can't take your equipment no matter what without a subpoena.
Yeah.
If they try to create probable cause like they did in mine, the federal judge said no, they didn't have probable cause, and they have to pay you a federal fine. Because there's a Privacy Protection Act of 1980. Nobody even knew about this U.S. Senate law, and it protects the press, our materials, our videos.
Right.
So that's what I fight for.
Everything.
I fight for all of us.
I appreciate
Tell
it.
Austin to write that shit up. All right. See you later. So there's illegal dumping out here sometimes, but you don't see. I don't know if you can see the trash. It's just trash down here. Oh, it's trash. People just come out here. Contractors probably. This water thing here, Austin Water, this access point, this it's up. There we go. How much do I get paid for doing the city's work? So airport's right across the street, y'all. Right across the highway, I should say. Ben White's right there. This is where they do their business. They don't care if we watch. They're probably not going to arrest anybody, but they could arrest or disappear anybody, especially minorities, are at risk in 2025. So ice melts when the heat goes on. So turn up the heat on ice, y'all. Whatever you got to do, try to use the law to the maximum effect for the protection of your rights. And think about your brothers and sisters that are targeted, like myself and others. All right, y'all, take care.